Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Chunky here. So hungry. Okay, so what's up, you guys? Thank you for joining me once again. I know that a lot of shit is going on in the world, but I'm gonna eat for you with a smile and take your mind off some shit, okay? I definitely have a lot going on in my mind right now, off shit right now, okay? Let's get into some bomb ass food because food will always take your mind off shit. It's like a low-key drug, huh? Like, like it makes you feel good at the moment, and then after you're like, damn, why did I eat that? So I'm a little out of breath because, you guys, the worst part of a mukbang is getting your camera angle. That is like the most frustrating, most sweatiest part of the motherfucking mukbang. Like, let me tell you. So let me take a drink. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, so I got some bomb ass food for you today. I did not cook this food. Disclaimer. I had another person deliver this food for me because my girl V, my chef, she has not been able to cook for me because she's in quarantine. We're all in quarantine, and she lives a bit away from me. So I ordered from my girl. I featured her food on my channel before. I'm gonna put her name right here, her Instagram. You could definitely order. She's making orders right now. Seafood, ceviche, shrimp ceviche, aguas chile. I have some enchiladas right here. I have some empanadas, the shrimp. Oh my god, I can't wait to get into these, and they're still warm, thank god. So she makes everything under the sun. I'm gonna put her Instagram here. I'm also gonna link her Instagram below so you could DM her, order your food today. She delivers around the Montebello, East LA, Pico Rivera area. So if you guys are in quarantine and you want to, like, forget about it, order some of her food. I want to thank her for providing some of this food for me for you guys to try. Story time. I'm gonna try one of these empanadas. I'm gonna be doing a story time. It comes with this sauce, and also she has like a chile right here, which I'm gonna dip it in the chile. It's like a little green chile. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. This chile is fucking bomb. This chili tastes like aguas chile. Like the sauce from the aguas chile. If you ever had aguas chile. Lemony. I love lemon, so it's like tangy. And like it has those green tomatillos. Oh. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this food. Thank you for keeping me healthy, Lord God. Thank you for keeping my friends and family healthy in the name of Jesus. I'm going to move this over here because I'm going to get into this plate right here first. I'm going to be doing a story time on a DM that somebody sent me. This is their story, and they shared it with me, and they said, girl, go ahead and share it. So I'm going to be kind of reading her DM, her story she sent me on what actually happened to her while I'm eating. These are the enchiladas, the chicken enchiladas. So she says, hi, so my story is that I met this guy through a friend. Well, that's how I met my vato, through my friend. We instantly felt a connection. Okay. She says, I was in love at first sight. He told me he wasn't with his ex. Okay, that's kind of weird to bring up. Like, right off the bat, that's kind of weird. He told me he wasn't with his ex. If you meet, right off the bat, that's weird. If you meet somebody and they tell you he wasn't with his ex, like, what? Why are you bringing that up? That should have never been even like something brought up when you first meet somebody. If that's your ex, of course you're not with her. I feel like the only thing I'm missing with these enchiladas is crema, which I have some. But I'm not gonna go get it. He said that he wasn't with his ex anymore. I quickly moved in and we just... wait. I started dating him. I started dating. This moved quickly. I started dating. This moved quickly. And we decided to move in with each other. See, there's where you went wrong, honey bunny. There's when you went all the way wrong. And you know what? Let me tell you. I made that mistake. Don't do that. I'm going to say... I can't say that never works out, because I know there's going to be that 1% person. There's going to be like 100% of people saying, yes, that's true, don't do that, I've done that, it didn't work. And there's going to be that 1% of person that's going to be like, oh, well, I did it and we're still together. We've been together for 100 million years and we're great and we're beautiful. But let me tell you, that's 1%. That's not everybody. But I would say right off the bat, for my advice, don't do that. And I'm pretty sure she knows this now. So yeah, when you first meet a person, you might love them and you might think you love them. You might think like, oh my God, I need to be with this person forever. I would say give it time, because you really don't know that person. Like, you really honestly don't. And you might, after a year or 2 years of knowing this person, you're going to really know this person. Because, of course, when you first meet a person, they're not going to show you their ugly side. They're not going to, off the bat, they're not going to show you who they really are. Or you're not going to know all their faults right off the bat. It's going to take some time to get to really know them. And once you get comfortable, then all that motherfucking shit, all the bullshit is going to come pouring out. Especially if you live together. So they moved in with each other at his parents' house. Ooh, no. Oh, no. So they moved in together at their parents' house. That would be weird as fuck for me. Parents' house. Things were great, of course. I did everything for him. Cooked, cleaned, washed. Washed his clothes. Girl, first of all, you are not his wife. Why are you doing all this shit? That's ridiculous. You better wife me before I wash your chonies. Things were great and we moved quickly. I still went to work On top of it, she went to work. All he did was work 6 hours, then play his Xbox. Things started falling apart within the 4th month. Ooh, that was pretty quick. I forgot to ask her how old she was. I forgot to ask her. We consistently were fighting. He would pull some shady shit and then expect me to not believe it. I moved on the 6th month we broke up. We were consistently fighting because he would pull shady shit, then expect me to believe it. I moved on after 6 months we broke up and got back together like 4 times the last week. I was still living in the house. I noticed he didn't leave his phone laying around. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. That's not good. Because he's hiding something. I mean, we feel it. All girls feel it. When some shit's going on, always trust your instinct. You're not wrong. And the fool's gonna try to convince you that you're crazy, that you're tripping, He's gonna do everything in his motherfucking power. These empanadas are so bomb. With this sauce, the green sauce is so bomb, and then this sauce is so bomb. I'm in heaven. Okay, so he wouldn't leave his phone lying around anymore, and always had it with him. His sister-in-law would tell me every time we fight, he would go outside and make a phone call. Ooh. His own sister. Damn, that sister is a fucking... If that was my brother... Y'all, what kind of sister... Y'all, don't fucking do that to your motherfucking family. Like, what kind of sister is that? Giving up her brother. Even though it's bad, my brother could motherfucking murder somebody and I will fucking help him bury the body. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's my motherfucking brother. Okay. So, he asked, his sister-in-law, it was his sister-in-law, my bad. I read that wrong. Would tell me every time he would fight, he would go outside. Fucking shady-ass sister-in-law, fool. See, don't trust sister-in-laws. I don't know. Every time we fight, we'll go outside, make a call. He asked for 1 month back, so I agreed. He asked me back after 1 month. Maybe it would have made us stronger. He dropped me off on Sunday afternoon to my girl's house. Then said he can't call. Then he told me I can't call him or anything for a whole week, so he can call me for... So wait a minute. What the fuck? Back the fuck up. He dropped you off at your girl's pad. And told you can't call him for a whole week? I would have been like, fuck you. If I call you in a week, it's going to be with my other motherfucking man. Okay? Fuck all that shit. And they don't got kids together. I don't know if they have kids together. I don't think they do. Hold on. Let's keep reading. So, for a whole week, so he can have time to think. Okie dokie. So he could have time to think, but it was hard because I loved him. Girl, I don't think that was love, girl. I think you just loved the D. Because we could totally fall in love with the D. You know? I ended up, okay. So, but it was hard because I loved him. I ended up calling him Monday night. And he sounded like if he was driving somewhere. So I asked where he was going. He said with homies. Of course. Always going with the motherfucking homies. With the homies. Girl. Oh no. I'm going to get into some of these tostadas here. He said he was going with the homies to drink and chill. It sounded shady. Girl, it was shady. Don't let that motherfucker make you think that you're tripping about it fucking being shady. To me, like if he was annoyed. That's the first time. When they act like they're annoyed by you, girl, he don't want you no more. There should be no reason he's acting annoyed with you. Like, if he didn't want to talk to me. So I trusted him. We said I love you and hung up. 2 days later, on Wednesday, he sends me his text saying, I'm gonna go over so we can talk. I said, okay. He came, and when I got in the car, he started crying. Wow, this guy is too much. This fool just wanted to go and do his dirty work without feeling guilty. And then has the nerve to cry. I'm telling y'all, these men out here, woo, and I'm not just saying men. Women could be fucking crazy too. Ooh, let me put a little bit of salt on this. Okay, so he starts crying. The fool starts crying. He starts throwing, he starts using his acting skills, crying in front of him. So he started crying, saying he's sorry, but we can't work this out. He brought all of my stuff from his house and wants me to move out from there. Ooh, man. Girl, I know that must have hurt. Oh, that hurt my heart. He wanted you to move out. Damn. So he wants me to move out from here. I try not to cry in front of him. I gave him the promise ring he bought me for Christmas. Damn. And he said, keep it until you're ready to give it back. Wow. The ego on this fool. I could tell right away the fact that he's living with his mama, he's a little bitch. All right. So I'm ready to let go. But I didn't keep it. But I didn't. He kept wanting a hug as he was crying. But I said no. And for him to leave and keep the watch I got for him for Valentine's Day. Ooh, girl, you should have... Girl, you did all the right things, but I would have took the fucking watch back. I would have said, give my motherfucking watch back. Because I don't know if you guys remember that story time where I said me and Vato had gotten a fight. And that fool was doing some shady ass shit. I had just bought him a whole new motherfucking wardrobe for being a good ass vato. But he was like doing some stupid ass shit. He had new shoes. He had a new outfit. I went to his home. Is this my story now? I went to his fucking home. Well, I told the story, years back on one of my other mukbangs, and I wasn't scared to fucking put myself out there like that because I really don't give a fuck. What I do is what I do, and don't go by what I do because I'm not a professional. So I went to my vato's fucking, he was chilling with the homies. I fucking took my shoes back. I fucking tackled that motherfucker. I stripped him down, took all my fucking clothes away from him, and I was like, this is my shit. You ain't keeping it. If I have to, I'll wear it. I don't give a fuck. So I would have took the watch back if I was her. But, everybody's to each its own. So, let me go back to this plate. So, days before Valentine's Day this year. Wow, he broke up with her 4 days before Valentine's Day. After that, this Valentine's Day, so this was recent, I tried calling him. Ooh, girl. But he went straight to voicemail. After seeing me, I get a text from his ex-girlfriend's BFF. So she gets a text from her ex-girlfriend's BFF. I mean, his ex-girlfriend's BFF. Saying, sorry to be the one to tell you this, but Jose has his ex-girlfriend at his house right now. Wow, that's some petty ass shit, bro. Okay. He went to see her Monday when you called asking what he was doing. He went crying to her, saying how much he regrets leaving her for me. Leaving her for me, meaning her. And he wants her back. Then took her to dinner. I was furious. So the girl said she was furious. Because, one, he lied to me on the phone on Monday when I asked where he was going to. He had the balls to lie in my face and call me crazy. I took screenshots. It says she got an Uber and went to his house. I opened his window because I heard him talking to a girl, but he was only on the phone with her. I just had missed her when I got there. I found out they had sex on the bed I would sleep on every day and the room I lived in for months. He had the balls to lie in my face, call me crazy, and say they just talked. Then she left and grabbed the rest of my things still in his house. The ring and the watch I left. After that, his sister-in-law calls me telling me that he's been looking for her and talking to her for a while. I was still living there. After that, I stopped talking to all of them. Can you believe that? I wanted to ruin him for what he did to me. So, damn, before this video gets any longer, even though I don't think that you guys would mind it, it would be hard for me to upload. So I'm just gonna say my final thoughts are, I know it was fucked up what he did, and I mentioned that throughout the whole thing. Like, this was a little bitch. Why would he do that? Men are fucked up, okay? And I know there's gonna be a man on here. I'm not trying to bash men, because there are good men out there, but you know, a lot of young ones too. Like, they just, especially if their mamas raised them like little bitches. Like, please, women out there, do not raise your son to be a little bitch. Please raise him to fucking be a man. Teach him real ass shit. Teach him how to be a real ass fool. And if he's not cool with the girl anymore and he doesn't want to be with her, then fucking break it off for her, and you could be single and you could do whatever the fuck you want to do. I mean, he might have been in his situation, to put my feet in his situation, he might have got himself into a situation where he couldn't say no to her. He probably did really like her, and he probably like loved the sex or whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, he probably got himself into a situation where he still loved his ex, because you can most certainly still love your ex. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that could happen. You know, you guys are not married. You guys don't have children. So he can most certainly still be in love with his ex and still be in love with you. Like, let's be 100. That could happen. That could totally happen. It's not out of this world, or it's not unordinary or taboo to, you know, be with somebody, break up with them, then, you know, find somebody else and like that person a lot. Maybe not totally love them, or maybe even sometimes love them. Like, you could love two people at the same time. I've seen that happen. But he has, at the end of the day, he has every right to do what he did, because you guys are not married and you guys don't have children. So he could be like, and you know, I know that he was probably moving in some shady ass way, and it's fucked up. It really is, and it is fucking shady. He should have just been real with you, which he honestly was. He probably just couldn't really do it right. He probably did it the best way he could. I'm pretty sure he did feel fucked up. I'm not taking sides. That's why I'm looking at from her side, and I said my opinion about her side. I said he was a little bitch and all that, but at the end of the day, if you are not married and you don't have children, then you know what I mean, it could happen. So I would say don't move too quickly. If she would have stood at her house and she would have, you know, took some time to date him and get to know him, then it probably wouldn't have hurt as much, because damn, like, she's living in his house, like, damn, like, it moves so quickly. So don't move so quickly with people. Get to know them first, because you never know. I did the same thing, and you know, me and my vato, I moved in quickly with him, and then I moved quickly out because things were going left. At the end of the day, we ended up kind of like starting all over again and kind of knowing each other from afar, him from where he was living, me from where I was living. And you know, we found out that we really did love each other. So you never know the way things are going. I would say just be cautious. And with that being said, I love you guys. I know this video was kind of long because her story was kind of long and I had a lot of commentary, but I love you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you enjoyed the food. Please order from my girl if you live around the Los Angeles area, and stay safe, wash your hands, and brush your butt.